welcome to my YouTube channel. And in this video, I'll be talking about basic shortcuts you need to know to make your work seamless in CorelDraw. So without wasting much of time, let's dive in. So the first thing I'll be talking about is the Docker. This right here, this panel by the right hand there, it's actually there to make your work easier and faster. So just come over to your Windows, click on Dockers and select the one you feel you need. But I think the property, object, page, everything is useful. But the one I need, the one I'm using is one I've selected: color, glyphs, text, corners, and all. So, but the property is actually like the most basic one you would probably need. It has everything, basically, not everything, but it has a lot. You can customize your text from here. Can you see? Just clicking on my text tool, it's brought out a text option. What I can do with my text, the customization and everything. Can you see? If I click on my rectangle to change as well. So let me draw this. You can change the width from here. Sorry, yeah, the width of the outline. Change the color of the outline as well. Give it a fill color by coming here. Come here, give it a fill color. Change it to whatever you want. Yes, and give opacity, transparency, a lot of things, even effects. You can add effects to it and all. A lot of things you can do with um this Docker right here. Instead of like going to look for it, you just change this to white. Of course, you still need your property ban or, but this is just a way to like everything is just encompassed. A lot of things are encompassed there because if you want to change your outline style, you still have to like double click here or something, or use your keyboard shortcut, which is F12. You come here, then customize and all, but all that has been placed there. So while you're working and you just feel like, okay, this thing is too big, instead of clicking, you just come here and like reduce the size and keep on carry on. Everything is fast and you don't change the color as well. Just come here with the exact color you want, click and move. That's just everything is fast today. As well, let me explain the formatting bar with text. So you just write something like this, and let me expand it. You can change the font, change the font. Yes, this. Um, if it has multiple sides, you can make it bold. Exactly, can you see? Instead of like going back and or normal italics and yes, everything. Change the fill color from here as well. Change the color, give it an outline if you want, and a lot of things. If you're using a paragraph and all, this is the paragraph text, you can also edit it. A lot of things, transparency, everything is there. So that is for the um Docker, for the property Docker. But you understand how the Docker works. You can also come here to your object and you see this is like a layer of your of everything you're working on the page. So if I add multiple, everything that is add on the page would be added to your Docker. Can you see I added three ellipses, three of them are here. You can easily locate your your stuffs from here, your objects from here. So if you want to select this instead of probably it's somewhere here, like let me take it under, find somewhere here and you can't like really select it. You can just come here and look for a seat here, click on it and you can use your keyboard, sorry, click on it and so just drag it out and that's it. You can, if it's here as well, you can, if you want to bring it on top, you know this is green, so you just look for and hold it and drag it right above it. Everything is simple and all. The pages, can add pages, page one, this page two, page three, page four, and just keep adding, and you see everything they're working on right there. You can just keep switching between your property bar depending on the one you want to use. So if I can just delete all this at once by select using my shift key and clicking on it, I think I use my control. Okay, using my shift key, sorry, just select them all. Select the first one, use my shift key to select the last one. It selects them all and delete. But if I'm doing it from here, like I have to click it, delete, I click delete when I can just do it at once. So that's really it. And the alignment, so the align and distribute, that's something I want to talk about. So align and distribute. Let me draw a text, a box here. Let me give it a few color. Something like this. Yes. Let me apply. So let me explain align and distribute. Let me draw a circle here with a few color as well. So to align this now, if you want to align this to the top, you have to like drag and like find this perfect spot. But yours might not be like this, all these lines that are showing. This is a very different setting. You just come to view and you can turn on your alignment guide and your dynamic guide to actually guide you like when you drop. Can you see if I put it in? Can you see this grid line? I don't know if that line that is there. Can you see this line? Yeah, that's what is causing it. But if you if that is not turned on, so align your objects together, just select both of them, and the keyboard shortcut to align to the top is C on your keyboard. If you click on C, the objects you selected would align to the top. To the left, click on L. To the right, click on R. To the bottom, click on B. To align center vertically, click on C, and to align center horizontally, that's E. So that means if you want to your object is there and you want to align this circle to the center of this, so you just have to select this first, then select this also by holding your shift key on your keyboard and clicking on this on the other object. So to align this to the middle, I can just press C, that is to align it center vertically, and E to align it to the middle. Another shortcut to do that is very not C and E, just anywhere your object is, you want to align to the center of the page. You don't even have to select the other one. Just click on P on your keyboard. It will automatically align to the center of the page, no matter where the object is. So that's for the alignment. So let me talk about the alignment, align and distribute Docker. This one is also, yes, very much the same. Let me reduce this and drop this here. So this and this align to the center. Okay, sorry, align to the center. Okay, that is align center horizontally, and this is align vertical horizontally. But this is before you have to like be accustomed with this so you won't like make mistake or something. But very well I use my shortcut, so that's why I'm not really familiar with this Docker. What I use there is this distribute. I use distribute a lot, but I don't really use the alignment Docker here. So I just use my keyboard shortcut C, E, C, and all. Let me just delete this. How I use the alignment Docker is the distribute Docker. Is if I have, let me duplicate this, I'm coming. If I have several of this, I'll select them all and align center vertically. And I want the spacing among these to be evenly distributed. So I just come to my distribute and come to this object spacing. So I will like set the value I want them to be. So you just come to this last one, or you can just check around and so distribute space horizontally. When I click on this, can you see each of the space between them? They are evenly distributed. So whenever you want to like distribute your objects, your text evenly, you can just come to this your Docker here and do that instead of manually trying to do this, like moving and trying to get the perfect. But me, I can do that because of my guidelines are on the alignment and dynamic. So when I like try to align them, it's just snaps. It tell me that the spacing is coming. I don't know what. Okay, can you see? Tell me that the spacing between them, and the spacing, everything is aligned. But better still, once in a while, you still need your distribute Docker. So that is for that. So let me delete this and talk about other shortcuts to save. Control S on your keyboard. To import a file, just click on Control I to ask you where you want to import from, and you just import. To open a file as well, Control O on your keyboard. Sorry, Control O on your keyboard would open whatever you want to open and open the file. Export as well. To export, like if you want to export this now, just select. You don't even have to select it. Select and Control E on your keyboard. So um, Control E to export, and make sure you're clicking on selected only because I'm very sure you want to export whatever is on the main screen here, your main artboard. That what you want to export. So make sure you click on selected only. So whenever you select it like this, or select, even if it's outside, whatever you select is what you're going to export. That's why I said you have to select, but maybe not every time. And another one to save as. Okay, Control Shift S is to save as. Control Shift S, it would open it and you can resave again with a different name or something. So that's for the file related shortcuts to save, open, create a new file, which is Control N, import, Control I, export, Control E, and that's it. Let me talk about the um, font shortcut keys. So let me delete this and type something. Okay, let me enlarge this. Put this in the middle. P, my keyboard. Let me. Okay, I don't need to change it. But if by the time you want to like arrange your document, your object on your page, and you find out that the font is too big or too small, there's a shortcut you can use for that instead of like you want to reduce it by maybe 1 point or so. Like using your mouse can be stressful or might not be giving you exactly what you want. So what you want to do is hold Control on your keyboard, and if your keyboard has a number pad or number section on your keyboard, so you can just click on Control and 2. 2 will reduce the font by 1 point. Can you see it reducing by 1 point, by 1 point. To increase, same Control and 8, number 8 on your keyboard, so it would increase. That's it. For it to utilize your text, then Control I does not really work actually. Let me select it and Control I. Okay, you have to like select the text you want to use, then Control I and also Control B to make it bold here. Make sure it's selected because if you like just use a pick to do that, it will open another setting entirely. So you have to select whatever you want to utilize or make bold. So if I do this Control I, yeah, so you have to select it. So that's for that. And basic other tools, other shortcuts you might need to pan, just click on H so you make the keyboard shortcut to pan, like just click on H and you can drag and move around your page. The shortcut is H on your keyboard. For your instead of coming here to pick your tools, for rectangle tool, you can just click on F6 to bring the tool. For ellipse tool, that's circle, ellipse tool, click on F7. Oh, click on this. I'm not using my shift key, that's why it's like this. Is not like giving me perfect circle. And for text tool, F8, click, just type, and freehand tool, let me select this. freehand to F5 to give you a freehand tool that you can use. I think that's it. And let me also talk about the zoom shortcuts. That's Let me do this, give it a few colors so you can see exactly what I'm doing very well. So if I want to zoom to, let me reduce this. If I want to zoom to screen, like zoom the entire box, just click on F4. Can you see it makes it brings the houseboard very close and fits to screen. If I want to reduce the zoom, click on F3 to move back a bit, F4 to zoom in. And if I want to zoom into a particular object or text, let me just put something like that. Okay. If I want to zoom to a particular object, just click on Shift and F2 to bring it in, like the selected object to zoom it in. So let me use F3 to move back a bit. Can you see? F4 to go back to page. Applies to text to Shift and F2. And that's it. Thank you for watching this video. I hope this video was helpful to you. Please like and subscribe to my channel and drop a comment if you are lost somewhere or something you want me to talk about in future. Thank you for watching.